Hello everybody, welcome to Cricket World TV. I'm Jim White, John Pennington with me again.
Hello Jim.
Another long day, but well worth the wait. We've seen a fascinating game between the West Indies and India from St Lucia, and it had everything, JP. It had rain interruptions, it had two teams who looked fairly evenly matched, but of course when we have these interruptions it throws everything off kilter. So tell us what happened today.
Well, how long have we got? I mean, goodness me, we had rain to start with, a 2.5 hour delay, so West Indies were only allowed first 41 overs. It kept getting down and down and down, more rain interruptions. 27 overs in the end they were allowed. They made 186 for 7, and India chased that down. Again, they were originally set 195 to 1, which we thought was fair enough, and then more rain, surprise surprise. They eventually did 159 in 22 overs, where they got with a ball to spare.
And of course our good old friend Duckworth Lewis jumped in again, and we had
saved the day.
With 2 or 3 goes at working out what actually was going to be the required rate, and we'll come on to that in a moment. But tell us about the first innings, the West Indies innings.
Yeah, the West Indies innings held together by a really nice innings from Ramon He made 62 before he ran himself out again. He did it in the first game, did it again today. Chris Gale got things off to a flyer. 27 he made in just 14 deliveries. Opening partnership with Renaka Morton, he scored 27, the partnership was 27, so that just shows how well he was playing. Darren Bravo played some nice strokes with 21 at the end. 3 wickets for Ashish Nehra, he bowled very well, got rid of both Bravos in 1 over, including a really stunning catch by unassailable. And Harbhajan Singh's off spin, a couple of wickets for 35.
Okay, so 186 for 7?
Yeah, that was how many.
Not a bad start.
Looked a good score.
It looked a good score. We thought it would be about par, and of course India in reply went off at a not a bad rate themselves.
They did. They looked really good at the top of the order. Kartik has looked in really good form. We sort of said before, no, don't play him. Bring somebody else up the order, and he proved us completely wrong by making 47. Gumby made 44. Has to be said, West Indies missed countless chances to run them out. There was a missed stumping as well. That would obviously later sort of come to rue those chances. And as I say, a really good start. Lost a few wickets, went off a rain. Were then told they had to get 159 in 22 overs, and needed 11 in the final over. Bowled by Jerome Taylor, who didn't have a great day. Dhoni smacked him for 6, and from there on it was plain sailing. He made 46, no doubt, really good, and he's promoted to number 3. Yuvraj and Rohit Sharma fell cheaply. He was there at the end, and as I said, they got there with a ball to spare.
Brilliant. So after all the consternations and rain delays, obviously something that we also spotted was that the floodlights came on, which, well, 3 out of 4 sets came on anyway. Was that something, do we think, between the 2 captains to agree, because it was getting very, very dark?
Yeah, I mean, if the natural light is obviously not good enough to play on, the 2 captains have to have agreed beforehand, as far as I understand it, that yes, the floodlights may be used if it gets to that situation. There was no sort of argument or anything. We've had it the other way around. The captains haven't agreed. Famously the Pakistan-India series, and Pakistan stayed on the pitch, but the captain said no, we're not going to floodlights. They needed to win. Bad luck. Couldn't force the winning side. Daylight.
Okay, so well, for once common sense prevails, which is sometimes strange, but nice to report.
So maybe it should not be part of the captain. It should be saying no. If the floodlights there, they will be used. We will play to conclusion.
I think that's what the fans wanted, and those actually stayed at the ground for this game today.
Absolutely.
Great for them to watch our results, and of course that means that the West Indies now cannot win the series.
That's right, they can only level.
They can level the series.
Unassailable 2-1 lead, the final game on Sunday.
Brilliant. Okay, well, it wasn't only cricket today. What else happened today?
Lots of cricket on today. What we're going to just briefly focus on, England women have taken a 3-0, also an unassailable 3-0 one-day international series lead over Australia. The first time they've ever won 3 games in a row. First time they've ever won a bilateral series between the 2 sides since 1976.
Absolutely fantastic.
History in the making. 29 over game. Looked like another thriller down at Stratford, the winning hit coming from the last ball. So
brilliant. Well, I'm sure again they will have the crowd there will have really appreciated that. Some great cricket to watch and to listen to, and we've got some more cricket coming up. We hope you join us for that. In the meantime, from John and myself, Cricket World TV, thanks very much for joining us.